Good morning everybody, welcome back. What a freaky feeling that's just come over me. I'm in Cannock Chase. Right opposite me, the pathway behind me, if you walk about 100 yards, you'll come to the small German war cemetery and the car park area. And I've come across the road into this heavy, thick, wooded area. In this area, I've been researching up on this area because I've never been in this part before. I mean, the million times that I've been in Cannock Chase and the German war cemetery, I've never ventured in on this side of the road. The main road's called Camp Road. And basically, I'm now stood in what was the German prisoner of war camp. There was a hospital, I think I explained that on one of my last videos, just a bit further down there. But this area here had hundreds and hundreds of huts. Captured prisoners of war, German soldiers, and allegedly this area is quite rife and in EVPs, disembodied voices. There's been sounds heard of soldiers marching, but also, I didn't know this, the black-eyed child has been here, been seen here several times, and allegedly she likes to come out and play on these pathways. Now, unfortunately, you'll probably hear the hum of traffic in the distance. I'm hoping that some of these woods will dampen the sound. Apparently, you've got to look hard enough. If you do look hard enough, you'll see the remains of some of the prisoners of war camps, the huts. There's concrete sort of structures. But I did read, obviously with time and nature taking over, that they are covered over. Man, what a place. Little bit breezy this morning, so let's see if I can seek shelter from a bit of the wind within this forest. I did read also to be careful because this place is high in with adders, but because it's sort of, well, not middle of February, heading towards the end, I think it's still a bit early. I do believe that they start coming out probably around about March. But I'll keep my eyes open because you never know. So is there any spirits out here this morning? Good morning, spirits. My name is Dave, and I come in search of the paranormal. I'm here to try and communicate with any spirits that can and are able to. I'm on the look for the black-eyed child who apparently has been seen, and quite recently, within these woods. This massive area was your home for the remainder of the war. Spirits of the German military. Would any spirits of any German military soldiers, would you be able to tell me your story? I say soldiers. There was their Luftwaffe as well. I would imagine the majority of them were the Luftwaffe being shot down over Britain, Battle of Britain, other raids, dogfights, bombing raids. You'd have been shot down and you remain here for the end of the war. Some of you probably died here and you've ended up across the road in the big cemetery. I'm not judging for what you did. After all, at the end of the day, you were only doing what you were told to do. And the consequences, if you didn't do that, would have probably been worse than being captured by the British soldiers. Because I believe you would have been looked after probably a lot better had the circumstances been worse for you. Would any spirits like to make any sounds? Any voices? The device I'm holding is a camera. It'll record your image. It just captures the image in the moment. If you care to show yourself on camera, that'd be fantastic, because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to document your existence, to show the world that you do exist. Black-eyed child, I know you've been seen here, and quite recently. You've been said to sort of drift in between the trees. Do you want to come out and play? Man, that goes down quite steep down there. Actually quite high up. big gap in the distance there. That's why the sound is travelling from whatever industrial sounds are going on. Let's go back and see if I can get some shelter here. Black-eyed child, you know I've been searching for you for a long time. Do you not think it's about time that you came out and showed yourself? I'm not here to harm anyone. I don't wish to be harmed. I'm only here to communicate. Black-eyed child, I'd love to know your story. I thought I heard voices there. I know it's a lot more breezier than I wished for, which is making the trees move around a bit. Maybe there was a squeaking sound coming from a tree, but I do keep hearing what sounds like voices. Man, this is one place I don't think I'll bring holly. The ground is so uneven. Another thing I was told to look out for, well, I read what to look out for. I might have explained, well, I did explain it in some previous videos, whether you've seen them videos or not. You know, the structures that you get. What I can only describe is they look like dream catchers. You know, these things that people can make with like bent branches and stuff like that. You know, there's pentagrams being made, all sorts of different weird shapes and stuff. Apparently they've been seen hanging from trees in this area, and little piles of stones have been stacked up, and as you can see on the ground there's no stones around here, so they wouldn't be natural to the landscape. It is quite blustery. That's a shame. But what I'll do is I'll get the old tripod out, see if we can get a call out done. Here looks good as anywhere. I hope this wind isn't picked up too much on the audio. Spirits of the soldiers of World War I and II. Would you be able to come forward and tell me your story, please? I'm only asking if you can. It'd be absolutely fantastic if I could see you in person. Why don't you not step out? Really? Oh, for God's sake. I can just see a glimmer of a flashing yellow light in the distance, which means they're doing some sort of work. So I'm going to move that way by about 100 yards or so. See if I can get rid of that sound. Well, I've moved, I don't know, about 100 yards or so. Still hear it slightly, but it's not as bad. I thought I'd run the ghost tube. See if we can get any relevant, any voices come through, any relevant names, words. Spirits, the device in my hand, is basically a word bank. You can use the words that are stored in this word bank to say things to maybe I just heard shuffling. I know it's windy. I hear the trees.
I want you to go.
Why do you want me to go? Like I say, I know it's windy. There's beep, beep, beep again, for God's sake. But that was a different sound that I heard. It was a shuffle. I hope that's picked up on the audio. Anyway, as I was saying, you can use this word bank. Use the words inside to communicate.
Superior.
Make them relevant to the location. Do you want me to go? Why do you want me to go? I've just got here. Well, about half an hour ago. Let's see. When you say superior, are you on about your superior within the military? Like a commanding officer? So any German lieutenants around? Any generals?
I'm weak.
You're weak. Do you not have a lot of energy left? They say energy never dies. Maybe you need to take a rest. What the Whoa. I'm going to put this ghost tube in my pocket. I just heard. Oh man, that was a physical, human style voice. And I got a bloody wave of, I want to say fear. I wonder, black-eyed child. Is the black-eyed child here? Could you come out, please? Black-eyed child,
Absolutely not.
you don't want to come out. Is that because I'm holding a camera? How about you come out, show yourself from like a distance shot. Show yourself in the distance. You know, you seem to, you've been seen in these areas a lot. Are you trapped here? Do you need some sort of help?
I'm not from here.
You're not from here. Where are you from?
Battle.
Battle. That was quite significant. Did you fight in a battle and you were captured? You're not originally from here. You're from Germany. Now then, do I keep this on colour or black and white? Colour looks quite good. I think what I'll do is I'll take a wander around. Once again, just for a minute or so. See if we can see abnormalities. Maximum of 9 degrees this morning, a minimum of 2.
Idiotic.
So we're looking at something significantly lower or higher. Record. Okay, spirits, the device in my hand. You want to show yourself in this device? Would you be able to make the temperature rise or the temperature low? Would I be able to see your image? Please?
Stressed.
I'd love it if you came out. I'm on a double mission today, spirits. German World War soldiers, black-eyed child, or even British soldiers.
Father.
Fatherland. Because at the end of the day, it wasn't just a German prisoner of war camp. It was a British military camp and training ground and hospital. But black-eyed child, like I asked you before, do you need help?
Gun.
Gun. Battle and gun. Well, the British soldiers would have had guns, wouldn't they? They would have been guarding the prisoners at gunpoint. Would it be possible to hear the shot of a gun?
Filthy.
Filthy. If I keep wandering around this place, I'm going to end up being filthy. Come on, spirits, don't be afraid to show yourself. I mean, no harm, like I said. Just here to communicate, that's all. Black-eyed child, I'd love it if you came out and play. Show yourself.
I told her.
You told the black-eyed child to come out? Where is she then? She needs to come out and show herself. Jesus Christ. Behind the camera. I've just seen 5 joggers, didn't expect that, and a dog run past. Now I know what my reaction will be like.
You were funny.
I'm funny. Thank you. Sometimes I intend to be. Like I say, now I know what my reaction would be like if I saw a child or a soldier or whatever. Oh, they're coming this way.
I'm from here.
You're from here. Would that be the black-eyed child? Because the prisoners of war weren't originally from here. Man, they've just ran past me about 20 yards away and they never even noticed me.
Fool.
Stealth mode. Black-eyed child, come on. Right, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to knock this device off. Before I do it, one last word. Something significant, please. Please. Say your name.
Not.
Not. Okay, well, I'm going to turn this device off. I know I said, guys, that the breeze is a little bit stronger than I wished for. I'm going to try the voice recorder. Let's see if we can get anything picked up at all. Spirits of any soldiers, British or German. Would you be able to speak into the device on my hand? Hopefully it'll pick up your voice. Could you tell me your name? Name, rank and number. German prisoners of war. Were you pleased that you were captured in respect of you would have been out of the war effectively? The game was up for you guys, wasn't it? You came over here to try to do us harm. and you were stopped. Do you have any remorse? Am I right in suggesting that some of you soldiers are now buried behind me in the big German military war cemetery? Let's see what I picked up, if anything.
Picked up at all. Spirits of any soldiers, British or German. Would you be able to speak into the device on my hand? Hopefully it'll pick up your voice. Could you tell me your name, rank and number? German prisoners of war, were you pleased that you were captured in respect of you would have been out of the war effectively? The game was up for you guys, wasn't it? You came over here to try to do us harm, and you were stopped. Do you have any remorse? Am I right in suggesting that some of you soldiers are now buried behind me in the big German military war cemetery? Picked up at all?
Well, I do believe I captured nothing but wind. Obviously, I'll get my headphones on that. You never know. I don't think I caught anything though. Nothing audio. We'll see. Dowsing rods. Spirits, I've got a device on my hand. Some people are skeptical, some people believe. I really believe on some of the responses I've had that they do work. Are there any spirits of any military personnel in this area? German? Yes. Of course there is. I've asked you to approach the microphone to let me hear your voice. Have you done that for me? Has your voice been picked up? Yes. The question I asked on the recording device, do you have any remorse for what you did? I know you are just following orders. Like I said before, I'm not judging you for that. But you did come over here to intend harm to everyone. Yes. But you were stopped in your tracks because you were all shot down or captured the D-Day landings when the Allies went over to France. They actually brought some prisoners of war back. Is there any spirits here from there? Or the spirits around here? I was going to say from the spirits from here, shot down. Can any spirits from World War I or II, do you communicate with the black-eyed child? Or is the black-eyed child entity too strong? The black-eyed child is a demonic entity, isn't it? Good God. Yes. I thought I heard a voice earlier. In my mind, it was as clear as a person in my vicinity, but there's nobody here. Would that be the black-eyed child playing tricks? Yes. Black-eyed child, can you see me? Oi. Yes. Well, my next question was, are you in the vicinity? Clearly you are, if you can see me. Ooh. Black-eyed child, are you in the direction that these dowsing rods pointed to? I'm going to say no. Why don't you not come out and let me see you? I know you have the ability to show yourself, but I think you're camera shy. You may well be camera shy for the visual side, but you're not so much shy on the audio side, are you? Yes, that means you are shy, or am I right? No. Okay. Black-eyed child, you do realise that if I did see you, I actually mean you no harm. Like the many times I've said, I'm only here to try and talk with you. I believe one day you will come out, won't you? Yes, I figured so. I know it's very bizarre and it's probably stereotypical to say, but I do feel surrounded? No, that's the wrong word. I don't feel alone, which is odd. Very odd. Morning. Black-eyed child, are you here? Could you talk through this device for me? That sounded German. Is there any German spirits with me? See, black-eyed child, are you here with me? I often wonder, you know, we call it the black-eyed child for obvious reasons. But does the black-eyed child know that it's the black-eyed child? Might not know that, I don't know. The hell? Could a few of them words did sound German, but I don't know. What spirits can come through? I'm in search for the black-eyed child.
Hello, David.
Oh, for f***'s sake.
Yes, I killed those 3.
Really? Yes, I killed those 3. Does the spirit of Leslie Morris, Raymond Leslie Morris, do you roam this place where you murdered those 3 little girls? There are so many spirits to try to communicate in this place. This place is just absolutely rife with spirits, paranormal. I know I should probably concentrate on one or the other, but there's that much here. It's like, well, anybody please come through. Would you be able to say the black-eyed child in this device? I just seen a glimmer of something move. Can't explain what that was. Could have been just the trees. Black-eyed child, are you here with me? Yeah. Any military? Try and come forward, please. Schnell. Schnell. Do you agree with me, German spirits, that you should come forward? Jawohl. It's really weird because I feel like I've possibly seen something and I'm looking and concentrating, but when that happens I feel like there's something stood behind me. Is there a spirit within the vicinity of here, close by me? I believe there is. Is there a child spirit with me? I haven't seen any. Spirits, I'm going to turn this device off. Have you got a message for me? Maybe I'll see you when I'm wandering around. Because I certainly don't feel alone here. That's weird. Spirits, regarding this device, I want to say goodbye. But I'm not done here yet. Thank you for communicating.
Goodbye.
Feel a bit creeped out. It's probably just the trick of the light of the trees moving, but I just keep seeing what I think is something moving. I know, because of my mindset being paranormal, I'm going to be thinking that way, aren't I? But like I said before, don't feel alone. Come on, black-eyed child, where are you? Black-eyed child, you do know that I'm not scared. How about try and make me scared? How about come out and show yourself to me? Make me regret the words that I say. Could you do that? I'm all alone, but I don't feel alone. Where are you? Like I said, I don't mean you any harm. I just want to talk to you. I just want to know why. Why do you wander Cannock Chase in various locations? You scare the bejesus out of people. You've approached people and tugged on their clothing. You've screamed and you've run away. You've asked people for help. So I know you do have a voice. But what help is it you're after? Are you trapped here? Do you need help moving on? Or do you not even want to be moved on? Where would an entity like the black-eyed child be moved to? Being as it's demonic, man, I gotta watch where I put my feet. Jesus. There's a squeaky tree there, and then he crap myself. I tell you what. Tell you what, guys. Very disorientating here. I do believe I was over there earlier when I first come in here. Spirits, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but I want to be able to see you. I want to be able to hear you. I'd love to sit down and talk to you. Tell me your story. When I stop and just listen, I'm hearing all sorts of weird noises. Nature, a little bit of the wind. But it's freaky as hell in here. What a place. Well guys, I'm going to attempt to get myself back to the car. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I always enjoy making these videos. Do appreciate everyone who does watch these. But for now, I'm going to bring this video to an end. Yeah, bring the video to an end, and I'll see you all on the next video, guys. Stay safe, take care, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.